Thanks, Riel. And we are learning new details on a deadly bus crash in Mexico. We now know 8 of the 12 killed were Americans.
The bus carrying cruise ship passengers was on its way to visit Mayan ruins when it went off the road.
It's believed most, if not all of them, boarded their cruises right here in South Florida. CBS 4's Ted Scouten joins us live now from Port Miami with the latest on this story. Ted.
Yeah, Eugene, the passengers on board that bus that flipped over left South Florida on Friday and on Saturday. They were on the cruise ships that left Port Everglades as well as here at Port Miami. This afternoon, a number of the people who are injured remain hospitalized in Mexico. The scene is tough to look at, with a tour bus turned on its side and passengers on the ground wandering around and standing nearby. Those who survived and others who saw it said it was terrifying.
When we went by it, it was pretty horrible. The bus, the front windshield was entirely out, like some people had gone through it.
This animation shows what local reports say may have happened, how the bus lost control on the 2-lane road, then flipped onto its side. CBS News reports one of the dead is a 78-year-old grandmother from South Florida. We're told there are several others in that family who were injured as well. A CBS radio reporter happened to be on board one of the ships.
There are some very grim scenes at the guest services area on board the ship. People consoling each other, still trying to figure out who was involved. Some of the tour buses have yet to return to the ocean liner.
In all, more than 24 people were on board that bus. Royal Caribbean reports they were from the Celebrity Equinox that left Port Miami and Royal Caribbean Serenade of the Seas from Port Everglades. In a statement, Royal Caribbean said the news from Costa Maya about a bus accident involving Celebrity Equinox and Serenade of the Seas guests is heartbreaking. Our hearts go out to those involved. We are doing all we can to care for our guests, including assisting with medical care and transportation. And the Serenade of the Seas returns to Port Everglades on Friday. The Celebrity Equinox comes back to Port Miami on Saturday. Live at Port Miami, Ted Scouten, CBS 4 News.